Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to my channel and thanks for joining me for another video. This is Marquita from AtHomeWithQuita, and here I share tips on how to plan a balanced life. So if you're new here, I hope you'll consider subscribing. So y'all, it's 2023, okay? It is time to decide what planners we're going to use for the year. So that's what we're going to talk about in this video. I'm going to share with you guys all of the planners that I'm using for 2023 to keep me on track with the various parts of my life. So this is always an exciting video to do for the upcoming year. You guys are always so curious as to what everyone is using. So I'm going to show you each and every one of my planners. As you can see, there's a whole stack here. So we're going to go through each one by one. So that's what we're doing today. So let's get into it. So y'all, we are going to start in no particular order. All of these planners are essential for me to keep track of all of the various tasks and goals and things like that. And I like having certain planners in a completely different setup. So I do use a catch-all planner. We'll probably go through that last, but I have breakout planners, okay? And I may even have a section of that planner in my catch-all planner, but it doesn't have too much information in there. This breakout planner would be the planner that I do all of the detail work in, okay? So first up, we have my faith planner. So y'all know faith is super important to me. It is the cornerstone of my existence, okay? It is super important to our family to have spiritual goals and to make sure that we are keeping note of the important things in life. And for us, we have to have that foundation. So I am using this beautiful toffee cover from Fancy Plants Co. to house all of my spiritual needs. So I'm going to open it up and share with you guys just a little bit of it because there is a lot. As you guys can see, she is bulky. So I'm using a frosted cover from Fancy Plants Co. All products mentioned, every single thing that I'm going to show you here is available in our shop, okay? So that is kind of how my planner looks from the side view. Since it is faith, we've got a lot going on here, okay? So we're gonna flip through some of this just to show you guys how I have everything set up. Again, frosted cover with the frosted discs, and these are our largest discs. They are 1.50. I do also have a little stuff over here in my side pocket, just a notepad, some stickers, sticky note, things like that. And I have been enjoying this new toffee cover, by the way. We have several covers in our shop, and I opted for toffee because I just felt like it's just so gorgeous, and I think it looks great on a faith planner, okay? And so I am going to be using this planner for this year, but I do sense that I may change some things up. And when I do, I will talk you guys through that process, okay? I still keep my 2021 year's text in here. We do have a 2023 year's text available, so I will be changing that out. I just haven't gotten to that yet. We have a new scripture every single year, okay? First up, we have our frosted no tab dashboards. I just use that just as a protective layer. This is made out of vellum. I have a little page marker here because I have a little layering effect going on there. All right, and then y'all, why do I still have 2021 here at a glance? Oh my goodness, that is crazy. Okay, so that needed to be removed long ago. We have the table of contents first. These inserts are available as a part of our general faith main set. And then I do have some faith related things for my specific faith, okay? So we've got some dashboard dividers here: calendar, this week, daily text, ministry goals, ideas, and then we have family worship, personal, publications, scripture study, character study, and historical study, okay? So that's kind of how I have mine separated. I have a little color code key here that helps me to identify what I'm reading about so that I can quickly get back to it and I can kind of see what that passage was about. I have a study schedule here. All of the days of the weeks that I do certain things are outlined there. And then this monthly meeting notebook gets changed every single month. This is for my faith specifically, so I purge that out every single month. And then we've got just some monthly calendars here to just outline some different things. These are just monthly calendars that I use for different things, okay? That same schedule's here. We also have another frosted dashboard. So this is that same schedule you saw on the little card, but I printed it out just so I could keep it in here laminated. Then we have another divider dashboard with some pockets on them. We've got some faith-related stickers, some tabs here, and then just a plastic card, our clear plastic card. Or this might be frosted. This is what I use for task cards. So this is our frosted. All right, so I don't have any set up just yet, but I think I probably was in the process of doing that, so I just kept those here. Okay, this is just a little page marker on how to meditate, and then we start with just our inserts for our studies. Okay, so there's just various inserts in here. My word of the year was consistency for 2021, but I didn't want to get rid of this, so I kept it. This is our clear paper that we use to print. We have these available on vellum, cardstock, or this clear paper, which I love because it's great for layering. All right, so I'm just going to keep this in here, although it says 2021. I don't want to get rid of that because I feel like it's wasting. Then I keep my daily text inserts in here. And then this is my ministry section. So I've got different things, my letter, phone script, things like that in here. So there's a ton of things in here in this section because we're out every single week. Okay, and then I found these inserts online. So this is my goal section. And these really help with breaking down the scriptures. You guys were asking for these. So these are the Bible breakdowns. They go by all the different books of the Bible. This is an external website, and I found them and I thought it was just so cool to have them here for reference. All right, so that's what I've got here. That adds a lot of bulk, as you can see. And then I started just jotting down some notes on effective study and then breaking down some scriptures. So just kind of mapping things out. We've got fill paper here, and then we have an ideas section for family worship ideas. All right, and then if I execute them, I'll go ahead and write the date here, but I keep them in here just in case we want to do that again. Then family worship, whenever we watch our broadcast, I have pages in here to take notes. Personal study, okay, publication study, scripture study. As you can see, I've already started to fill in some of these sections with just general information. And then sometimes I have to purge some things out because this planner gets super bulky. So as I'm filling in some of these pages, I'm purging them out and adding new sheets in here. And then I have a master notebook that I keep all of what I've written in so I can keep it for reference. All right, and then this is like a scripture study plan, intro to different Bible books, intro to Exodus, intro to, I must have rewritten that. And then a chronological Bible reading calendar. Okay, there's another Bible reading calendar here. So this has been helpful. Just depends on how I want to study the Bible, but I have different ways I can do that. And then a scriptures to remember page, character study, historical study, and then another dashboard divider without the tab for sticky notes and my pens, my Tombow, and then stickers in the back, and extra fill paper and a folder. And I could trade this folder out now that we have classic folders. And that has stickers in there as well, and then all of my pins. All right, so that's my faith planner. Again, super duper important. This is constantly evolving and changing and being purged and added to so I can keep track of my spiritual study schedule. Again, I do have a spiritual section in my planner, but I don't have much in there because everything is pretty much in this planner. All right, so that is first up on the list, and the stunning cover, which just makes me want to reach for it every day. All right, first up is my faith planner. All right, next up is my meal planner. You guys know I love to cook. I love to eat. All those things are important to me. And so I need to be able to have a place where I write in all of our meal plans for the week. We now have Coil Planner, so I thought this would be a great year to test this out. And so I have 6 months of meal planning inserts in here because y'all know that meal planning insert stack is super thick. So I put only 6 months in here. Look at how thick that is, because y'all know it's like a workbook. All right, so then you have all your weekly meal plans. Then you've got, you know, your family favorites, items to keep on demand or on hand, freezer meals, your inventory, pantry inventory, fridge, freezer, your household items inventories, and then at the end of the month, you can do your hits and misses. So that way you can keep a log of what everyone loved and what everyone didn't like so much, okay? And then we get to that same section again. We also keep recipe cards in this meal planner, which is going to be available soon. I'm not sure if I posted this on the site yet, but if I haven't, we do have these inserts available, but you may not have or see the coil bound version yet. So anyways, it just repeats itself. So I'm going to test this out as opposed to keeping the meal plan inside of my planner, which does tend to bulk it up a little bit. I'll pull this out when I'm ready to do that and all my grocery shopping stuff. And then I will carry this into the kitchen and I will use the recipe cards here once I fill them in to prepare dinner. Okay, so that's next up on the list. Y'all know we have coil planners now. You can choose your coil, you can choose your cover, you can choose your inserts. I'm just so glad that we were able to add this option for you guys because it's become a popular item. So yeah, so there's that. So this is next up on the list, my meal planner, and that is so important to me. I have saved so much money by meal planning, so I definitely recommend that for you guys in 2023 if it's not something that you did in 2022. All right, this next planner is kind of part of the planner that I just mentioned to you, my meal planner, but this is my recipe keeper. So I keep this because I like to add all of my recipes in here. Once what I was doing, now that I'm using a coil planner, I have to figure out how that's gonna work. But when I was using the disc bound system for my recipe cards, then I would keep them in my catch-all planner. Then I would transfer them here when I was done with them so that I could keep them for future, reference so that I could just have them. Okay, so this is my menu planner where I keep all of my meal ideas, my recipe cards, and then any recipe inserts or meal planning inserts that I've used that I may want to keep. Also, any inserts that I want to have in here so that I can easily reach for them when I do go back to the disc bound system. I can just pull them out of here and restock my planner. I have all of that inside of this planner. So I'm mentioning this because it is a planner that I do add things to, and I am in this, consistently. Maybe not, so much as my other planners, but I do use this. So I did want to mention it as well, just so you guys could see this is a part of my lineup. And so these are all of the recipe cards. I'm working on transitioning some out of my Happy Planner recipe keeper. Y'all know that thing. I added a lot of recipes there, so that's going to take a lot of time up. I love how simple these cards are, and so those were a little more busy, and so I'm just going to transfer them into this, and so I'm trying to do that on a weekly basis. And so I just add a little photo here, and then eventually I'm going to come in and write in all of the recipes there. So this is definitely a part of my lineup, you guys, and I wanted to mention it just because I do use it, and I thought you should know that. So this is next up on the list. This is my recipe keeper. All right, you guys, we are going to try a fitness planner for this year. So again, with my catch-all planner, I would typically do or use disc bound system inserts and just add them to the various sections of my planner, but I'm trying this whole coil life, y'all. And I've been loving how compact this is to just be able to toss it in my bag. And then I feel like if I do go to the gym, which I do plan on doing, I can take this with me. It's just the perfect size for that. So I've got the white coil here with the frosted cover. Again, y'all know you can choose that all. And then I have my fitness inserts in here. So I went ahead and planned for the whole month of January, as you can see. And what I do here is I just write in all of the classes at the gym that I go to, which is Lifetime Fitness. And that way, when I want to catch a class, I can come here. I don't have to go into the app to look. I could just come right here into my planner, and then I can see, hey, I want to catch that class. What time is it? And I can head to the class if I choose to. So I do like having this written in just as standard. So this will probably be the same look that will go for next month. And I only write the classes here that I am interested in. And so we'll just probably just keep this going month after month. This will never change. And then I went ahead and planned my first week of January, y'all. So this is everything that I'm going to eat. I am going to try keto again. Y'all know I'm on and off a bandwagon, okay? Don't judge me. And so I'm just going to keep trying to do it until it sticks. So I wrote in all of my breakfast, lunch, and dinners. I typically don't really do a snack, but I did write one in here. That's why I block off this section. And So if I want to reach for a snack, I do have ideas there. So that's the only week that I plan for. And I think it's going to be cool once I get this all filled in to reflect back on a planner that has everything all in one. You know what I mean? So I won't have to pull inserts from here and from there. It's all here, and I can do a flip through of the year. And then I'll also, if this all goes according to plan, I'm able to lose the weight I want to lose. I know you guys are going to have questions about it. And I just feel like if I keep this sort of journal set up like this, and I write my little notes in on the side, what worked, what didn't work, and I just really keep track of this, then I can go through this with you guys and I can share with you how I lost the weight, if hopefully all goes well, and it'll be all here in one place, and I can talk you through that, because I always have that question for people, like, how did you do it? And I think when you have your thoughts, or you don't write your thoughts down, or you have thoughts all in different places, it's gonna be hard to communicate that to people. So my thought was that if I write it all in here at the end of the year, if I can achieve the goal, and I'm thinking I can achieve that, I can just talk you through what I have written in here. So I'm looking forward to using this year. All right. So last up is my catch-all planner. So y'all have seen this planner before. You already know I use one planner for everything. I have multiple sections in this planner. So as you can see from the side, I have 12 different sections there. So I've got my inbox, calendar, school, meal plan, finances, work. And then the second 6, wellness, faith, home, family. And then I have goals, and then I have lists. So those are my 12 sections. The dividers I use have changed. I now use our dividers that come with the pocket. Y'all know we have frosted clear dividers, and then we have pocket folders that have a double-sided pocket, which is kind of what this is, except it doesn't have the second pocket. And then these were in our planner box, and so it has a pocket and a divider tab, which is cool. And so we have a restock of these coming for a la carte purchases, just in case you're looking for the same look, but you didn't get a chance to get the planner box. All right, so this is kind of how my planner looks. It doesn't really change that much. Y'all know I've really simplified my planning, so I don't change my planner that much, okay? This is my word of the year, which I wrote in here. We do have word of the year inserts as well that has a whole vellum or a cardstock page that has a word of the year, whatever you choose, and then it has the definition of that word. So those are really cool. Sometimes I'll use those, and then sometimes I'll just write it on a sticky here. So my word of the year this year is enrichment. My husband and I have the same exact word. My word was going to be learning, but I was like, enrichment sounds better. So that's my word of the year. Last year was focus. So we are trying to enrich our lives in every single way, from learning business things, marketing, all things business related. I just really want to take in more knowledge on those types of things that can help to improve our business. But the main reason why I chose that word is because my spiritual learning. I want to take in so much spiritual knowledge this year that I'm just like full. You know what I mean? Not that I wasn't in the past, but that's a goal of mine for this year, to just take in more. Okay, just consume it all right? And so that's why I chose that word. And then I have my table of contents, which really doesn't change. I pretty much have the same items in here. All of these inserts, again, are available from Fancy Plans Co. I have a collection on our shop called Quita's Planner Setup, and that should be pretty updated. So you can go in there to see exactly how I have my planner set up. I also have tons of flip-throughs on my channel of my planner setup, so you can go check those out as well. So I just have everything all in one planner. Again, I talked to you guys about the different sections in the breakout planner. So like I do have a fitness section in here, as you can see from the top tab. And I also have a faith section in here, but they don't have much in them because I use that other planner to really break things out. So all I have is in my faith section is just my faith schedule. Okay, and then I also have a list of scriptures that I want Addison to remember. And then in my fitness section, all I have is just some ideas on working out. Otherwise, I don't keep anything else in here for bulk reasons. And then also because I have those separate planners there, I can really use those planners to drill down to these different things. All right, so this is my catch-all planner of all of my sections that help me to stay on track with every single aspect of my life. The main sections that I'm in, if I'm honest, are the first 6 sections: inbox, calendar, school, meal plan, finances, and work. These sections I am in from time to time, but not as much as these sections. I have 3 pens. I use this highlighter, again, all of which are available at Fancy Plans Co. shop. And then I have my Muji in 0.7. I love this pen for aesthetic reasons, and then also I love the way it writes. And then I have a Sharpie fine tip at the top, and I use this to write on transparent sticky notes. There are several different pens that you can use to write on transparent sticky notes, but I find that that just works best for me. No smudging. I know it's gonna work, and so I just keep that in my planner. All right, so that is my catch-all planner in a nutshell, and I've got a little some little things off to the side, mainly just sticky notes, some things in the pockets for easy reference, like some stickers that I want to use for upcoming weeks. And I really just have such a simple planner, y'all. By the way, if you didn't know, I'm using the monthly tasks layout. And so this is how that looks. Monthlies look the same. I'm trying a little color coding this month. And then this is how kind of like the dashboard page looks. So I love this page and that I can just come here. I know that this is everything I need to do for the month. And then I can drill down to the weeks here. So I use this for the appointments I need to do. And then this is a to-do list that I write in some to-do list items that I want to do during that particular week. And this just works for me, y'all. I changed it up because I felt like I didn't need to write in my planner every single day what I was doing. And I felt like a lot of things were redundant, like my cleaning schedule, my face schedule was all redundant. I was writing those same things every single day. So instead of that, I write it once a month and I know I need to do those things. I don't even need to check them off. I just know that on Monday I do that, Tuesday I do that, and so forth. And this is just what works for me. And then I have a master to-do list. I have my habit tracker. I have Addison's calendar of mathnasium dates, some things to do for her school, my top 3, and then I have some trackers here. So this layout has been a game changer, and I'm constantly evolving and changing things. I've used several different layouts. We have about 19 layouts in our shop, so I'm always trying different things depending on the phase I am in my life to see what will work best for me. And so you probably do the same, and so we are similar in that way. That's just a part of the game, right? So that is my catch-all planner, y'all. So I really only pull for this planner on a daily basis. I keep it in my tote bag. If you guys haven't seen our new totes, let me show you. So I did a reel for this tote on my YouTube channel, actually a short, it's called Shorts on YouTube. And then I did a reel on Fancy Plans Co. and on my TikTok and showed you guys these bags, which I love. So this bag is a bag that I carry throughout my whole entire house. It keeps my planner in there. I can even fit my laptop in here. I keep a sticker book in here. I keep our pastel highlighters, by the way. If you haven't seen these are from Fancy Plans Co. I think we do have a few of these left. I like to color code from time to time and highlight things. So I like to keep these in here. I keep my headphones in here, my earpods because I do a lot of editing, and then I keep my Apple Pencil case in here because sometimes I change it out, but this case is a little bulky. And then I keep my iPad in here usually, my phone in here, and that's pretty much all. But I love these. We have these in this clear, and then we also have them in black. So these are great to just, have something to carry around with your planner in it. And I love how small and compact it is. So again, go check that reel out so you could see me showing you, how to use this. So I love that bag. I'm obsessed, literally obsessed with it. So as you can see, I have very much so simplified my process. Main planner is this planner. She's quite bulky, but she's got a lot going on in it. She's got a very important job to house my whole life in it. And then all of those other planners I reach for when I'm planning for that particular part of my life. So when I'm sitting down daily to do my faith planning, I'm gonna get my faith planner. When I'm doing my ministry, I'm gonna get my faith planner. When I'm meal planning, I'm gonna grab the meal planner. When I'm doing my fitness planning, I'm grabbing my fitness planner. But I do also keep my fitness planner in that bag I showed you, and I take that around the house with me because I just feel like it's a planner I need daily, and so those are all things that stay inside of that bag as well. But otherwise, I'm not carrying that whole planner stack around with me. It's just really this one and the fitness planner, and then I reach for those other planners as needed. So yeah, so I feel like 2023 is going to be such a great year. I hope you do as well. I hope you have secured your planner lineup. Again, y'all know we have Fancy Plans Co. shop, which has all of the items I showed you and all of the planners I just showed you. So there is something there for you if you're looking for something to jazz up your planner, or you're looking for some new inserts, or your layout's not working, you're looking for a new layout. We have everything that you need. We recently redesigned our website, made it a little more user-friendly and a little more organized. So hopefully you'll be able to find a little bit more. We also have planner consultations. If you need to schedule one, you're more than welcome to do that. And that'll really help you to hone in on what you need. So that is an option as well. So y'all, planner stack is fully secured. I'm loving my planner lineup. I feel really good about it. Hopefully you feel really good about your planner lineup as well. And so hopefully you enjoyed this video. You got a little inspiration out of it. You got a sneak peek into my planners. Of course, we have a full flip through of this planner, my catch-all planner, on my channel. So you can always check that out because it doesn't really change that much. But I feel like coming this year, I'm going to do some major changes. And of course, I'll film that and I'll share that with you guys as well. So let me know if you guys have any questions in the comments below. Do you have your planner secure? Do you feel good about it? I would love to hear from you guys. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video so much so that you'll give me a thumbs up. And then of course, as always, I want you to come back and join me for another video, in which case I'll see you guys then.